So as many people may know by now, we lost someone important for the Bay Area boxing community. We lost OG Bobby Warren, a pillar to the success of many fighters. I got to know him when Andre Ward started having fights in the Bay Area. And I'm struggling to say words because it hurts. Bobby taught me a lot. And just to be around a legend like that was something. To see him work with Leonard Davis. I think my relationship with Leonard moving forward is even stronger than ever based on just the situations I had been through, seeing Leonard being trained by Bobby. So this video is going to be unmonetized. I don't want to get a single dollar off of this video. This video is for the family and those that really care about Bobby. This is all the footage I could find from my YouTube channel over the years. And if you just want to see him and remember moments of his life, skip forward past this and just watch this video. But yeah, it's hard.
You don't tell your age. Yeah. That's what we used to train on, man. Yeah. You remember Frank Frelicelli?
No.
Remember Frank?
Not by name.
Oh, yeah. Frank used to train back in the days with Rocky Marciano.
Okay.
He was one of our trainers in Fremont.
Who's that guy?
Who?
See, that's Mayweather's been trying, he ain't gonna hit that record. The Rocky Marciano guy.
Oh,
You know?
why not? Holmes had it. Holmes should have got it.
Yeah. He was close.
Hey, why do people hate on Larry Holmes? Larry's my
I
guy.
don't know why.
He's good.
He had a left jab.
I like it.
He had a left jab. Looked like he had it on the fishing pole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What was his reach? Like 84?
Yeah.
Major reach.
A piston jab.
Huh?
Look, a piston.
Yeah,
It just shot.
Bam, bam, bam.
It's good stuff, man. Back in the day, man. Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes, George Foreman. You know what I mean?
Muhammad Ali, the best legs you ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Footwork, incredible.
And you see, all you guys are fans, I don't want to break your heart. So I can tell you something.
Okay, I'm listening.
He was incomplete.
Okay.
What made him incomplete? He never threw a body punch.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. And I'm a body man. I love that
He
body.
never punched anybody.
That's right. He's
So
always, he's a hit hunter.
We had dinner one night down at Jack London Square, and Kid Chocolate was down there with us.
All right.
And they all got to talking. So I said the guy was incomplete. Man, they wanted to kill me. They wanted to kill me till they finally found out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's a hit hunter.
That's right.
Who is the most complete fighter?
The most complete fighter?
Yeah.
Fundamentally?
Just everything. Power, speed, fundamentals, everything.
Well,
Work
Lewis
the
didn't have
body.
no speed.
Yeah.
But he had everything else.
Jensen coming into this next fight, and yeah, go ahead.
What's up?
What did you see today, OG?
What I seen a man who's incomplete. You know, he might be knockout artist and everything, but midsection wise, he's incomplete.
Now, how did that happen?
Huh?
How did that happen?
I don't know. That's where Dre shook him up. Right down there in the midsection.
Okay, so you're saying body.
Why is Andre Ward one of the greatest fighters ever?
He's one of the greatest fighters ever because he was God sent.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And when God sent, what I mean is, a lot of things he do, he wasn't never taught. They just came natural.
Okay. Would you compare? I know you're a big Joe Louis fan. Explain
Yes.
first and foremost why people should like Joe Louis, and can you compare Andre Ward to Joe Louis?
I live in San Francisco.
Joe Louis
Yeah.
is the greatest fighter that ever lived. He wasn't fast, but everything was all his fundamentals were right in line. That's what Andre is. All his fundamentals are right there. That's why he's hard to fight.
So this fight got dropped. What do you think is his biggest strength in the fight? Because a lot of people say Andre Ward's biggest strength is his mind.
It is, but I could tell you, but I don't want to tell you.
I do.
What can you tell me?
Because I know what people think. You know, I know what they
It's a
think,
newer gym.
but that's not what it is.
Then it's right by the lake, so
Okay.
See, and I don't want to let no secrets out the bag.
Well, can you give up a little secret on Oakland style boxing?
On Oakland style boxing,
On Oakland style boxing.
that is straight up boxing, left jab, right hand
Lake
hook.
Merritt area is the beautiful.
Oakland.
You know,
How do you get it so a referee doesn't
I'll hit you up on Instagram.
take a point away when you hold that left jab on a guy's face? Because don't you have to stiff arm a guy a little bit for Oakland
No,
style?
you have to. What you do is you put your hand here. You don't put it on his face.
Here, just show it so the video can see.
Yeah, you see, you put it right here. See, and you move him around.
That's Oakland style.
That's Oakland.
How did we lose Oakland style boxing?
Well, you wasn't around. You're a young man. You're too
But
young.
we don't hear about it now. Like we don't hear like there's Philly
This
style.
was a fight town. All the great fighters came here. All of them. Joe Louis, Ray Robinson, Archie Moore, Holman Williams. I could name a million of them.
So what do you think of this Golovkin kid? He's talking kind of bad about Andre.
Golovkin, well, let him talk. He'll get his day. He'll get his day.
You don't think it's going to be a very good day for him, though?
I don't. I don't think it's going to be a good day for him. Might be, but I don't think it's going to.
Give a prediction of the fight: Paul Smith, Andre Ward.
Paul Smith, Andre Ward. I don't know nothing about Paul Smith, but I just say one thing. He better be ready.
What? Do I get my credit now for doing that one?
Good man,
That's love right there, man.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was it. That's love.
Let's zoom in on that. That's you and Steph Curry.
How you?
Oh no, I'm just talking with the OG.
Yeah, man, this is an OG man right here. He taught Virgil everything he knew. They know the story, huh?
Yeah.
Who you got in the Olympics, sir?
Who do I got? What you mean?
Who you got? Who's winning gold?
Who's winning gold? What weight class we talking?
Or shit, any of them in the Team USA.
Shakur Stevens. Man, I hope to see them all. We already know Shakur Stevens. You know, we got talent, man.
How about like top 2 or 3? Because we're probably gonna get multiple gold medals.
Yeah,
right?
I see Antonio. You know, I see Antonio Vargas, real good kid, very talented. Charles Caldwell, man child, man.
Is it fair to compare him to Sean Porter?
Charles?
Yeah.
A little bit different in stylistically, but I say they both come from coming from Ohio, picked up some of that Ohio swag, but you know, they both very strong. Like I said, the kid's name is Manchild.
Well, I know Sean ain't the boxer. Can this other kid box?
He can box, but he like to
He
thump,
beat Sean.
man.
He gonna beat Sean.
Yeah, he like to thump. He like to thump, but he can box too.
Well, he gonna beat
Very
Sean.
well, yeah.
What do you think of Sean, OG?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, OG. You gotta get that man his credit.
Come on, man.
You gotta get that man his
Say,
credit.
man. I call it like I see it.
Come on. That man is a
He
world-class
works hard.
athlete.
Hey, man, I
And
seen,
his worth ethic
I
is
seen-
second to none.
I seen what you call beat him.
Who is that?
What's the name? The guy from England?
Kell Brook, and he's
Kell
good.
Brook.
Cal Brook is good.
I seen him whipping to death. I seen him
He's
trying.
fundamentally sound.
I seen him, Sean Porter, trying to throw fakes to get in.
Come on,
What the-
man.
I swear.
You gotta get that man his juice, man.
Oh,
That's
no,
a
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got
world-class
nothing for him.
elite athlete.
I ain't got nothing for him.
I see you, bro. I see you, bro.
And I don't have nothing for him, and his daddy neither.
Hey,
What was that Bobby story? I forgot. Like I'm forgetting these stories, but
I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one.
wait, no, I got it. I got to say it. He gave me that same day he gave me the cookies. He brought a Ring magazine book with the records from 1968, and I'm like, Bob, I can get it on the internet. He goes, man, those guys are lying. He said a cuss word. They're lying on the internet. You need this one. This is the good one. So then my mom goes, I think Bob gave you that as a gift. Next time I see him, he goes, hey, man, where's my book?
So
I had to chase down Bob, and it's not easy to chase him down because every time I saw him, he wanted his book back. And I was like, man, that was such a hassle. What's your other story?
That was perfect. That was perfect lead into my story because it's the same story from the other perspective. Pretty much, when I first started getting around, getting in the game of boxing and going around the fights and things, Bobby will point you out before I really met you. He would point you out from across the room, and he would say, "That dude, Luke, right there, that's a good guy. That's a good guy. You're not gonna meet everybody in boxing you meet ain't gonna be a good guy, but that's one of them." And then he turned around, but his ass got my book, and he need to give me that damn book. Matter of fact, go over there and get my book from him. So my first couple interactions with you was real awkward because I'm approaching you respectfully. I ain't really got no problem with you, but at the same time, it's like you got something that need to be handed over because he pressed me to get at you about this book, and now that was going on for like. It felt like it went on for a couple.
It felt like it went on forever, and it was just because every time I'd show up, I wanted to get the book to him, but then no one would tell me where OG would be at, and in true OG form, you didn't know where he'd pop up at.
Joe Louis.
They loved Joe Louis. Well, tell me, why did they love Joe Louis?
Well, it's a whole lot of, see, back in those days, there was a lot of prejudice and all kind of stuff. But Joe Louis was just great. He was great. He had the best trainer ever, Jack Blackburn.
What made him the best trainer?
What made him the best trainer? Because he knew more. See, Blackburn, he didn't want to train Joe Louis. He said it's too hard, see, because you couldn't get fights. They didn't let black guys and white guys fight too much. But Blackburn was a star, baby. He was a star.
Because I guess part of my thing is I think that there's a little bit, even today, there's a lot of prejudice, but people just don't say it in the same ways. And I almost feel like the idea of a dominant, black, wholesome fighter like Ward, some people don't want that to exist.
No, they don't. He's too smart for him. Yeah. He's too smart, and all these guys he's fighting, he's smarter than them. As far as with boxing go.
How about the Kovalev fight? Because that's the next one.
That's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight.
What about that fight makes you think it's a good fight?
What about it? Kovalev is a big puncher. Andre Ward is fast. Andre Ward is smart. And Andre Ward is quick. Quick beats fast.
Okay.
Yeah. And he went to the Nationals with 2 fights. And like he won it. Every day, he didn't have no experience with them 2 fights when he went. See, San Francisco Golden Gloves used to be, if you won the senior division, you automatically went to the Nationals. So I put him in the senior division with 1 fight, and he won it.
Whatever happened to him?
Got married, went to the army and all that kind of stuff. All 3 of them wanted to go to Gloves. But Joe was the peach.
Who was the other great fighter you had?
Well, I worked with Joyce Cooper.
Oh, okay.
You heard of him?
A little bit, but tell me about it.
Middleweight. He was California middleweight champion for over 10 years. He was number 3 or 4 in the world. But he never did get the fight because Alan Moore was skeptical. He didn't want to take a chance on losing that race. Because we should have went to Philadelphia and fought.
Joe Louis, man. Catch Joey the catch with Joey, knock him out, man.
You had sick, dead or something. How you do?
What did you think of Andre tonight?
I thought there was no rust nowhere in the house. He looked just like he did when he left.
I think he looked better.
Yeah, well, astounding. Andre looks like Andre always looked, ready to kick somebody's butt.
What does this dude bring that anyone else hasn't?
Huh?
What does this Cuban bring to this fight?
Well, they say he beat Dawson when he was a kid.
We're not able to. Well, what does that mean? He was a kid.
Yeah, he was a kid. That's what I said.
So that's not very useful.
So they say he could really fight. Because he beat Dawson when he was a kid.
I saw him at King's. I saw some video of him, and he didn't have fast feet, which seemed weird for a Cuban fighter.
Yeah, I didn't even pay him no attention. I looked at him, but you can't judge by that. Anything might happen.
You think he might have some power, so he might be one of those guys that
he say he gonna knock Andre out, so I don't know.
Don't a lot of people say that though?
Yeah, they all say that.
But he did make weight, and that's been a problem with Andre Ward opponents lately, is that guys don't make weight.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, right?
He came in at 74.
Yeah. So
Andre is 74.8.
Finally, this is the question: at a catch weight, Andre Ward, Joe Louis, who wins that fight? In Oakland, California, at the Oracle Arena.
I don't believe nobody could beat Joe Louis in his prime. He got beat by Billy Conn, but that was nothing.
So you don't even think Andre could beat Joe?
I'm really old school. I'm really old school.
You're an OG.
Yeah.
Okay. What adjustments do you think Andre's figured him out?
They figured him out in that corner. I don't know who figured it out, but they sure figured it out in the corner.
Did he win 7 straight rounds against him?
Andre did?
Yeah. How many rounds did you
bet
think?
your life.
What did you see when you saw that first fight?
When I saw the first fight, I saw Kovalov look good for 4 rounds. And I saw Andre win them all after that.
So you thought Andre looked good for 8 rounds?
Yeah. Kovalov couldn't stand that body work. Couldn't stand it.
Can you teach someone how to take body work, or is it just something you gotta mentally be ready?
It's something you can do to teach them, how to do it.
But you're not gonna tell them?
Never in life.
Okay, finally, how'd you have Danny Jacobs versus Golovkin scored?
How'd I have a score? I didn't have no score. I didn't keep no score. I know Danny Jacobs beat him all the way.
Why? How did you see it? Like, you just thought he landed the cleaner punches and all that?
Cleaner punches. And it was the general in the ring. His generalship was great.
Like Golovkin, you were telling me he likes to keep people on the ropes. Is that basically if you stay off the ropes?
If you stay off the ropes, you give him all the problems he needs. Because that's what he's trying to do, work you to the ropes. And then the guy can punch. And if he gets you on the ropes and hits you, he might knock you out.
Canelo versus Golovkin.
Canelo.
Why do you say that?
Canelo's bigger. Canelo's stronger. And Canelo gonna beat him. Watch.
What's Ezra Charles' greatest fight?
When he beat Lewis.
Break that down for me. I didn't see that fight.
You didn't see the fight?
I'm a YG. You're an OG.
Lewis retired and came back, and Charles fought him for the title, and Charles won the fight.
I didn't know that.
You're a little bit young to know things like that.
I'm a little bit younger. But is that a fight you recommend people go out and look up?
If you want to see some good work, yeah, go look at that. I thought he got a little excited and was throwing wild punches, which is no good, because that tells me that you're trying to knock somebody out. Let the knockout come to you. Don't look for it. That's what I see. He was trying too hard, yeah. All in all, he did all right. For a kid with 2 fights.
That was a big step up.
Yeah, another guy had 7. So,
Who's the best modern fighter right now? Who are 3 of the best modern fighters, OG?
Modern fighters?
Yeah, modern fighters. Guys that you'd like to watch.
I like to watch Andre Ward now.
Okay, so Andre's on the list. Give me 2 other fighters.
Ward ain't fighting.
Which one?
Ward not fighting. I like Thurman.
You like Thurman? How do you see Thurman fighting Danny Garcia?
I think that's going to be a good fight.
Do you think Thurman going to get that fight, or what do you think?
I don't know. So they say, from what people tell me, I never noticed it. Thurman don't like it to the body. Y'all see him out here.
That's true. You got that from a good source. You got that from a reliable source, OG. But does that remind you of any old fight that you've seen? Bro, like that stylistic matchup?
Not really.
You can't think of one?
I can't think of nobody that look like it.
You've never seen like a mover puncher with kind of a stationary counter puncher?
Well, that was a guy named Charlie Bird. You should have read about it.
Give us a little bit of that knowledge. Give us a little bit of that knowledge.
Hit you on the fingernail to knock you out. He's pretty good fighter.
And finally, Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. What do you think of that?
It's a boxing match, go read it.
And that's all you got to say.